Do. It's your boy Days back at y'all with another WWE video. So Brock Lesnar recently did an interview exposing how he felt about breaking the Undertaker's 21-0 streak, and he also confirmed some things about why he was ultimately chosen to break the Undertaker's 21-0 streak. Now, this happened about 12 years ago, and this is a conversation that is still had to this day in 2026 because people feel like that was the wrong decision. A lot of people feel like The Undertaker never should have lost his WrestleMania streak. And it's because of, people like Michael Jordan being 6-0 in the finals, right? People like Tom Brady having 7 rings. Like, wrestling fans, they wanted to be able to brag about The Undertaker being 22-0 and nobody beating him. They didn't ever want that streak to end. You know what I'm saying? And, people to this day still feel like it was the wrong decision. Now, Brock Lesnar said that he doesn't ultimately know why, he was chosen to beat The Undertaker, but he feels like Vince McMahon made the decision because of his background, because Brock Lesnar left the WWE to go to the UFC and ultimately become the heavyweight champion. He feels like him beating The Undertaker is actually believable. And I agree with that. Like, let's be honest, guys. If Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, if they fought in their prime in a regular street fight, right? I'm not talking about wrestling. We all know Brock Lesnar would fold The Undertaker like a pretzel, bro. Let's be honest, guys. Like, The Undertaker wouldn't even be the same person if that was to actually happen, bro. He would have to get some type of facial reconstruction if that was to actually happen, right? Let's be honest, guys, right? So Brock Lesnar beating The Undertaker is very, very believable. It's extremely believable. You know what I'm saying? Now, Brock Lesnar knows that this upset many, but he is okay with it. He has had he's had over 10 years to come to peace with the decision. But Brock Lesnar actually gave a lot of praise to The Undertaker. He claims that The Undertaker is actually one of his mentors. You know what I'm saying? He said The Undertaker's professionalism is great. He said there's a lot of people that are pissed off at Brock, but ultimately it's not his call, and hats off to The Undertaker. He says that Mark is a great guy, and at the end of the day, it's business. It's a give and take. If it was time for Taker to give and it was time for Brock Lesnar to take it, it is what it is. Pause, right? So he claims The Undertaker was a mentor of him, so he naturally felt bad when he received word that he was going over in the match, but he was also very excited. He's coming to his 22nd WrestleMania thinking that he's going to win, and then 2 hours before we go, The Undertaker got he basically, bro, can you guys imagine? The Undertaker didn't know he was losing his 21-0 streak until 2 hours before the show. That's crazy, bruh. Like, I kind of think that's disrespectful, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll kind of make you not even want to follow through with the match, right? This is why we've seen guys like Bret Hart, actually get into a physical altercation with Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon, he did a lot of slime ball activity, man. You know what I'm saying? So Brock says there was a lot of different emotions there. He was excited, but he also felt bad at the same time. During their bout, The Undertaker suffered a concussion and had to go to the hospital. So Lesnar said that, he knew that something was off during the match, and he made sure that he visited The Undertaker in the hospital after the match to make sure that he was okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, man. After the match between Brock and The Undertaker was never the same, bro. Do you guys notice that? Like, it was that specific match to where you saw a visible decline in The Undertaker's health and his performances in the ring. He was never the same, bro. He was slow after that match. He was very stiff. Just couldn't give the fans the matches that we wanted to see, and I believe it was because of the punishment that he took in that fight with Brock Lesnar. I mean, you guys got to remember, man, The Undertaker during that match was already in his 50s, and you got Brock Lesnar, who's a freak of nature, suplex City and Undertaker 6 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, Undertaker took a lot of damage in that match, man. And listen, when you sign up to fight Brock Lesnar, that's what happens. Remember, a lot of people forget about this, but while Brock Lesnar was still in the UFC, The Undertaker actually pulled up to one of Brock Lesnar's fights to have a one-on-one conversation with Brock Lesnar, bro. He called out Brock Lesnar at a UFC event and said that he wanted to fight him. So The Undertaker got exactly what he wanted, man. He wanted to fight Brock Lesnar. It happened, you know. He got his ass whooped, took a lot of damage, took a lot of punishment, and it is what it is. Do I think that the Undertaker losing his streak was the right decision? No. I do think that the Undertaker's streak should have been broken because streaks are meant to be broken. I just don't think that Brock Lesnar should have been the one to do it. I think if anybody should have broken the Undertaker's streak first, I think it should have been Kane, right? I think it should have been Kane with the mask on because obviously in kayfabe, Kane is the Undertaker's half brother. I think Kane and the Undertaker have had the best matches together. They have so much history together. And if anybody was going to beat the Undertaker's streak, it should have been Kane in a Buried Alive match. You know, I think they had multiple opportunities to do that. And for some strange reason, they never went through with it. I think the Undertaker would have been the happiest losing the streak to Kane because the Undertaker, you know, and Kane, you know, they have a great relationship even outside of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my opinion, man. I'm cool with the streak being broken. I just don't think Brock Lesnar should have been the one to do it because ultimately, man, you know, everything that happened with the Undertaker after that, like I said, his career just went downhill, man. He was never the same. He was never the same. If I was Vince McMahon, I wouldn't even have let the Undertaker get in the ring with Brock Lesnar. I wouldn't have let it happen. But if that's what the Undertaker wanted to do, you know, it is what it is, man. It was a big match. It's one of the most talked about matches in WWE history. And at the end of the day, man, Brock Lesnar made history. So shout out to Brock Lesnar. But that being said, it's your boy Days. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to your boy, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video for your boy, man. Make sure y'all click that hype button for your boy, man. And make sure y'all join the membership so y'all can get some exclusive content and live streams from your boy week to week. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Days. I'm out.